Algebra 2, Module 2, Lesson 4. From circleometry to trigonometry. Number 1 says, how do we define the sine function of a number of degrees of rotation theta where theta is greater than 0 but less than 360 degrees? Now, what is the sine function relating to? What we learned about in the first lesson. The sine function is your vertical measurement. So it is the height. Okay? Remember, cosine is going to be your co-height. But here it's talking about the sine, only sine. So if we look at this, then what we would say is we're going to look at theta is talked about from the origin. Okay, you're going to have a, what do they call it? It's not a reference point. Yeah, reference angle. Yeah, it's called a reference angle. Okay, and anywhere on those circles or on a circle, as long as you know, for your sake, all you'll need to know is 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90 degrees. That's all you'll need to know. So really all you have to learn as far as those degrees are the 30, 45, and 60 degree angles. Okay? Because you're going to use every one of those. So here's a 30, 45, 60. Okay? So this is 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree. You're going to use those three in every quadrant. Okay? So as long as you know the height for 30 and the height for 45 and the height for 60, you're good. And that's what I gave you on that unit circle. Okay? So what that is, we're going to take starting at 0, being 3 o'clock, and we're going to rotate that all the way around. And at this point here, this is what we would call P. So and now think, this is P, and it is on a coordinate plane. So that's a point. So what are those coordinates there? Well, we would call that the sine of theta degrees. Theta is your degree from this corner down here. Okay, in the center, about the origin. That's your reference angle. So your sine, and that's just simply going to be your y coordinate, right? Wherever you're at, because we're starting at the x-axis. So if we go up 12 units, then y is going to be 12. Okay? So that's how we would explain that answer. And you could do that all the way around. So over here, now then, this is a 30-degree angle right here. This is a 30-degree angle here. So this y is going to be the exact same. The y will be the same. Your x has changed because you flipped across the y-axis. But your y will be the same. So you'll have the same sine for an angle of 30 degrees if it's in the top 2 quadrants. The only difference is, the difference for the sine in the bottom 2 quadrants is that it's negative. It just goes down. Okay? So there's that. Now, explain how you would find the value of sine of 210 degrees without using a calculator. Okay, so where does 210 degrees fall? This is 180 degrees. So 180 plus a 30-degree angle gives me 210. So this right here is a 30-degree angle. Our reference angle is a 30-degree angle, but we're measuring sine. So at point P right here, what is sine going to be? If you look at your that unit reference unit circle that I sent you yesterday, what is the y coordinate for a 30-degree angle? It's going to be 1/2. Sine is going to be a negative 1/2 here because we're in the third quadrant. Third quadrant. So we're just going down. We just have a negative height. Does everybody see that? Okay.